Turkey is an intriguing destination for history buffs and adventure seekers alike, traversing both continental limits and the boundary between ancient and modern times. While most visitors to Istanbul visit the intricately decorated millennia-old mosques and buzzing covered markets, the harborside city of Antalya sees far fewer travelers. There are plenty of things to do in Antalya, with its preserved streets overflowing with history. A huge selection of picturesque beach hotels geared toward total relaxation located along its coast, and the ruins of Roman fortresses only a stone's throw away. Curious about what else Antalya, Turkey has to offer? Stay tuned because we will show you the amazing places to visit in Antalya, Turkey. Kaleiçi, Antalya's old town, is tucked back from the limestone cliffs that edge the main harbor. It makes for an excellent relaxed afternoon in the city. Roman ruins coexist with the elegant mosques such as the Yves Liminari Mosque, a stunning structure distinguished by its massive 13th century minaret that rises over the surrounding area. There are also numerous small shops and market halls in and around Kaleiçi where you can buy souvenirs and even a Turkish carpet. You'll also have to visit one of the many relaxed street-side cafes and the Antalya Museum for some culture. Old Town is one of the essential places to visit in Antalya. The Mediterranean from the Old Harbor. Antalya's Old Harbor, tucked away into a steep recess in the northwest corner of the old town, is a breathtaking huddle of cafes and restaurants, overlooking gently swaying yachts ready to set sail on the Mediterranean. It's difficult to imagine this place was once Antalya's big economic hub, but from the 2nd century until the mid-20th century, this was the main port, bringing trade and good fortune to the city and surrounding region. Nowadays, people come here to watch the sunset over the sea, while drinking a cup of coffee or to board one of the excursion's boats for a day tour, focused on soaking up the sun, taking in the lush coastal views, and swimming in the Mediterranean Sea. Alanya Castle. The Seljuk Sultan Aladdin Keykubat, who captured and rebuilt the city in 1221, built the castle. The castle has 83 towers and 140 outposts. In the Middle Ages, nearly 400 reservoirs were built to meet the city's water needs, which were located inside the walls. Some of the water tanks are still in use today. The castle was designed and built on the foundations of Byzantine and Roman fortresses. It stands 250 meters or 273 yards above sea level at the tip of a rocky peninsula, surrounded on 3 sides by the Mediterranean Sea. The massive fortifications that dominate the skyline were indeed difficult to miss when visiting Alanya. This fort is beautifully situated on a promontory overlooking the sea. It is the destination of many hikers who have grown tired of sunbathing all day. It truly is worth the effort to venture on a hike to discover many interesting places. You'll be enchanted by the breathtaking panorama that extends from the top of the castle hill. Ancient ruined city of Aspendos. Another worthwhile day trip is to the ruins of the ancient city of Aspendos, which are about 40 kilometers or 25 miles from Antalya. The most amazing sight is the theater, which dates from 160 to 180 AD and is the world's best preserved theater of its kind. Climb the wide rows of seating to the very top step and imagine what it must have been like to watch a performance here. An event that researchers believe 8,000 people attended. We know it's getting exciting, but please don't forget to like and subscribe. A short distance away, you can gaze up in awe at the lurking water mains that once brought water from the nearby mountains to the city. Discover the Aspendos as well as other ancient cities such as Perge and Side on this fantastic half-day tour. This concludes with a swim in the waterfall on the way back to Antalya. The ruins of Perge. the former capital of Asia Minor's Pamphylia Secunda region, the ruins of Perge is an incredible example of Roman architecture that still exists in the region. The incredible Great Theater and the set of two unusual gate towers that once controlled access to the city draw the majority of tourists. The massive stadium, one of the world's largest and best preserved, is the most exciting part of any trip to Perge. You have to sit in the stands and imagine what it must have been like during one of these epic battles, as the stadium can hold up to 15,000 spectators. Karain Cave. The Karain Cave, located approximately 17 miles northwest of Antalya near Dosimalto. It was inhabited by prehistoric humans and has yielded finds from both the lower and middle Paleolithic eras. The wide, arching caverns here are ideal for some easy caving and are popular with local families looking for a break from the city. If possible, try to come on a weekday when they are less busy. And if you have a rental car, the Cave and Museum, along with the karst springs, are a little further north, make an excellent day trip. Exploring the cave's interior, bring a torch and wear sturdy shoes as it may be slippery underfoot. Duden Park Waterfalls. The Duden Waterfalls are best reached via a short boat ride or drive around Antalya's coast. These are two impressive waterfalls ingested by a river that runs from the Taurus Mountains to the Mediterranean Sea. The lower Duden plunges down the cliff facing to the water and is best viewed from a ship. The upper Duden, situated 9 miles outside of Antalya, can be reached by car or local bus. The latter falls sculptured a depth tunnel in the rock as well as a cave that cuts behind the water's curtain. You can actually walk around the cave to get a different perspective on these massive waterfalls. These breathtaking natural wonders are a must-see in Antalya. Karaalioglu Park. In 1943, the park was established. On the grounds of the garden, there are several noteworthy historical structures. The tower's grandeur astounds. This structure is one of the most notable architectural discoveries on Antalya's sea coast. As they ascend the tower, visitors will be treated to a breathtaking view of the sea and the park's surroundings. You can learn more about the history of this Turkish city by exploring the tower. The Atatürk House Museum, Antalya's mayor's office, and the Municipal City Theater are all nearby. The House Museum is a mansion where Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of the Republic of Turkey, stayed when he visited Antalya. Apollon Temple. The Temple of Apollo throughout Edge is one of two temples built during the Roman period known as the Peace Temple. The site has Corinthian columns on a Tapnak of Apollo, one of the city's chief gods. The Temple of Apollo, in the middle of the Byzantine basilica, was completely demolished for use in the basilica's construction. Some of the massive pillars that were properly configured in this temple, according to the Roman order and Peripterus plan, have been restored. With a history dating back 150 years to the Temple of Apollo, is an inheritance of historic ruins that should not be missed. The ruins is a fascinating experience for lovers of history and romance. It is said that Antony met Cleopatra here and gave her the Apollo Temple as a token of his dedication and love. Tunektepe Teleferic to Sicily. As you ascend with the Tunektepe cable car, you will be rewarded with an unrivaled view of Antalya's horizon. The cable car takes about 9 minutes to travel, 1,706 meters or 1 mile to the top of Tunektepe, which is 605 meters or 1,984 feet above sea level. It has 36 cabins that can each hold 8 people and can easily transport 1,200 people per hour. At the top, there are restaurants and cafes with reasonable prices because the restaurants are affiliated with the municipality of Antalya. There are coin-operated binoculars that provide a detailed panoramic view. On rainy days, it's best to call ahead because the cable car may be inoperable due to inclement weather. Antalya, Turkey is without a doubt one of the best places to visit. They have definitely preserved their history with a scenic view while enjoying their architectural heritage. Would you rather enjoy their spectacular scenery and soak up the rays, or discover more about their historical background? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Consider liking and subscribing if you found value in this video.